In this video, we're going to talk about different ways of extracting values out of a series. In our first series video, we talked about, it was more about navigating through the series, and we did look at some of the ordinal functions for picking a value out, like first and second and third for picking values out in the series relative to your position within the series. So we're going to continue on that along those lines. Let's fire up the Rebol interpreter and let's quickly go back to our simple colors block with our three colors, red, green, and blue. So there we go, and as we saw earlier, the ordinal functions like first, colors, it gives you the first value relative to where you're at, and then there's the second and the third. So we can pick out all three colors from our position at the head of the block, the head of the series. So what other ordinal functions do we have? Actually, this list continues on to 10th. You can go all the way up to 10th colors. And of course, that's going to return none for us because we only have three values in there. So the third is as far as we can get. If we try fourth, you'll see that there's nothing there either. So from an ordinal function point of view, we can do first, second, third, all the way to 10th. And then there's also a last. And if we do last colors, you'll see that that's blue. So those are the ordinal functions. The next way that you can extract values out of a series is to use the pick function. So let's look at pick colors. And you'll see that it just took the first position relative to where we're at, and there is blue there on the end. And also, if we go off the end of the series, and let's try the 44th value, there's none there. So that's how we can use the pick function to extract a value out of a series. A shortcut to pick is to use a path value. So let's look at, we're going to name our series and just say, /1. So we're just asking it for the first value and the second and the third. And then again, if we go off the end of our series, it's just going to return none. So we can use those ordinal values, we can use the pick function, and we can also just use the series name and then make it into a path, and by using the slash and then a numeric value for the index position that we're interested in. And remember that this is all relative, so if I say colors next colors, that's going to take me to the second index position. And now if I do first colors, it's going to be green, which is the second index position in the series. And also pick is relative as well, so if I say pick colors 1 and pick colors 2, you can see that it's all doing this relative. The same with using a path. So that's how you extract values out of a series. We've also seen how to extract them using the for each loop, for example. That's another way to pull values out, going through the entire loop. You can also extract a subseries. So let's get our colors back to the head. So we're back to the head of our series. You can always check that with the head question mark function. That's true. If I just evaluate colors, it gives me the whole block back. So what if we want to just pick out two values and put them into another variable, another word? So let's call that subcolors, and we're going to use the copy function for this. So we're going to say copy /part for a part of a series. We're going to name our series and then specify how many values we want out of that subseries. And there we are. So the length of subcolors is 2. Should be 2, and it is. And we just basically copied or extracted out two elements out of that series from our current position, which was at the head, and moved it into another series, another block called subcolors. So that is pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video on extracting values. Thank you for watching.